Hey y'all, it's been a week and a day, and I'm really sorry for the radio silence. Still getting settled in and all that, but we have a decent amount to catch up on, so let's do this. 2 weeks of recap in less than 5 minutes, starting now. On October the 9th, Matty C returned nationwide for the first time this season with the Colorado Avalanche, a game which the Jackets won 5-2. Nick Foligno scored twice and notched an assist. Winberg had 2 assists, and it was a pretty good game, especially defensively for the pairing that Jeremy Crow has dubbed as Murray Vara. On the 11th, we eked out a win against the Panthers 5-4. Significant scoring was done by Artemi Panarin, who had a goal and 2 assists, and Zach Werenski, who had a goal and assist. Zach's goal was a power play goal, of which we had 2 in that game. The other was scored by Anthony Duclair, who generally looks really good. But we'll get back to that. Then the Jackets got really and truly beat down in Tampa Bay, losing 2-8, with that 8th goal being a completely unnecessary buzzer beater. Josh Anderson and Oliver Bjorkstrand scored the only Jackets goals. Our defense was as sloppy as the score suggests, and Bob looked uninspired. However, no need to dwell on that, because on last Thursday, the 18th, the Jackets were able to beat Gritty and the Flyers 6-3 at home and nationwide in their newly returned Union Blue 3rd jerseys. Cam Atkinson scored twice, both of which were assisted by Bread. Josh Anderson scored a pretty nice unassisted goal, and Anthony Duclair, well, if you haven't seen Duke's puck on a string goal, then you are really missing out. It was beautiful. Also worth noting, if only because I have a brand to stick to, after John Torrell admitted that Sonny Milano had been lost in the early season shuffle and that he wanted to give Sonny some more ice time, Sonny Milano was not only able to draw some pretty useful penalties, but also score a disgustingly ridiculous goal late in the game. So I was excited about that. And finally, to finish out these weeks, the Jackets lost to the Blackhawks on the 20th, Saturday, 4-1. Zach Werenski scored the only Blue Jackets goal, assisted by Winberg and Nudavara, and it was generally just not a good game. Almost painful to watch. Okay, now, some other stuff. The power play is pretty good right now, and it's beautiful. Now, I know it's only the beginning of the season, but after how everything power play-wise has been super terrible since the win streak broke back in 2017, I'm happy that we have 2 units that I have some confidence in. Speaking of confidence, on October 9th, the CBJ Foundation showed its confidence in growing local hockey movements in Ohio when they announced that they would be donating $1.1 million to local community and youth hockey organizations this year, and that they had donated over $10 million since 2000. That's pretty exciting stuff. Also exciting, Seth Jones is returning. He's all healed up, and after playing with the team for 5 practices in a row, he's ready to get back out there. To paraphrase from the headline of Aaron Portzline's wonderful article on the subject, the Jackets are ready to stop just surviving and start really getting into this season, which seems super possible when their top pairing is Jones and Werenski, and their second is Murray and Nudavara, who've had amazing chemistry and have just been pretty fantastic lately. Today, in like an hour, I think, the Jackets will play the Coyotes. Things have been a bit up and down, really. The Jackets are 4-3 right now, but we're only 3 weeks in. We've barely even started the season, and things are looking pretty good on the whole as everyone warms up and gets used to the grind. I know I'm usually overly optimistic. It's the only way to stay sane as a Jackets fan, I think. But I think that we're gonna be all right. And with that, I will leave you. Hit that like if you like this. Click subscribe if you loved it. I'm Lydia. This is Cannon Fire, and we've got this.